Hey guys, Gum on the street here with another crazy video. Today we have the first episode of handicap card trick tutorials. So obviously, if you haven't realized that I got struck by a vehicle, which is the reason why I'm handicapped. I'm not appropriating on the handicap culture. I'm a genuine handicapped person myself. So today I thought, even past and through my disability, I'd go above and beyond and show you guys a little bit of a card trick tutorial that'll be sure to get all the ladies excited for your magic. Oh hey, you're not familiar with my channel? This is the first time you're here? Well, you should subscribe and like the video. As a matter of fact, you should check out the PigCake Card Academy, son. $5 a month gets you what? Gets you 2 new videos a week going over card and coin work. There's over 130 videos already in the Card and Coin Academy for you guys to check out. And you have access to all that for what? $5 a month? What's $5 a month? That's a mild Vietnamese hooker. That's nothing. You could give up a mild Vietnamese hooker and learn some magic and help your boy make better videos. See, the hard part about these handicap card reviews is that I'm handicapped. That's first of all. And then second of all is finding a good spectator to use here on the street. Oh, hey, sir. Yeah, hey, how you doing, man? Yeah, you. That's good. How you doing, bro?
Hey,
hey, can I show you a card trick?
Yeah, sure.
That's cool. Hey sir, nice to meet you, man. Glad you could help me with this trick. So I'm gonna show you a little bit of a handicap card trick, sir. Have you ever seen a handicap card trick?
Never.
Never? All right, well, you're about to see the first one here. Using the very unhandicapped Chris Ramsey second first deck. Hey sir, do you happen to know how they could win a deck of cards like this?
How?
Yeah, by following me and no one else, you could win this deck of Chris Ramsey playing cards. You should cough. Oh, and also following United Magicians Emporium. All the links are going to be in the description below, and you could win this very reasonably priced deck of playing cards. Okay, sir, so we're going to do this in a very fair way. You want to mix the cards? That's enough. Okay, so we're going to need a little bit of helpers here with the deck. We're going to need the aces. Careful, each one of those is worth 88 cents. So why don't you go ahead and select the card, sir. Go ahead and pick any card you want. That one right there, good job. Pick it, and why don't you show it to the people at home. Show it to the camera. Good job. This is the first time you do this, sir?
First time.
First time for everything, as they say. That's the card. I haven't seen it yet, but I'm going to lose it somewhere in the middle of the deck, never to be seen ever again. We're actually going to use the aces to help us find the cards, sir. But before we do that, we actually need to, well, this is the handicap card trick. So we need to handicap the deck. So whereas the aces are going to help me find your card, we need to first make the deck a little bit handicapped. Do you know how we do that?
How?
We do that by mixing the cards face up and face down. So we're going to create a disheveled condition where the cards are now handicapped. So the cards are going face up and face down. We have cards that are, well, back to back. We have cards that are face to back. We have cards going all different directions, sir. But do me a favor, hold on to this and put your hand on top. Put your hand on top, much like a retarded sandwich. Good. Okay, we're gonna do a little bit of a magic incantation. If only it would work on broken appendages hit by dumb idiots that run stop signs without looking. But I guess my power is only limited to cards and not ankles. So we're gonna be doing it this way. Power of Jesus compels you. The power of Jesus compels you. Sir, not only has that fixed the handicap condition of the deck, but you'll find that hopefully the aces have done their job. Go ahead, spread through the cards, show the camera. The cards are not only in the correct condition, all facing the same direction, but now there's one card between the aces. Sir, what was your card?
8 of spades.
Praise Jesus.
Wow!
Totally real reactions here on PigCake tutorials. Eat that, Jabrizi. Oh, so hey, you might be wondering about this particular trick and where it came from. You see, the premise came from real life. It's a handicap situation that I got going here. Thus, the handicap card trick tutorial. So this is a Triumph card trick, if you didn't realize it. Triumph goes all the way back to the year of 1946. I'm gonna insert the actual date here because I don't know the actual date. and it goes to Di Vernon from the Stars of Magic. Di Vernon, if you guys don't know him, is head virgin when it comes to close-up magic, and he invented the premise of Triumph. Also gave it the name Triumph because his kid was the one to say, hey, you triumphed over those cards. So a little bit of a virgin factoid for you guys, but I'm going to be showing you guys this trick and how you also could be king virgin yourself. So let's go to my lair here and show you how to do this particular card trick. Now for this, you're going to need a ordinary deck of playing cards. Me personally, I like going for the most primo of cards. In this case, we're going to be using the Ram Fam first deck of playing cards by Christopher Ramsey out of Canada. Canada is a country that borders the United States on the north side, and in my opinion, we're building the wall on the wrong border. But we're going to be using these first deck of playing cards, which, by the way, you could win. You could win these, as I mentioned earlier, by subbing to me on this channel, and also following United Magicians Emporium on Instagram. The links are going to be in the description below, and the details on how you could win this very even, reasonably priced deck of playing cards. So for this, you need a little bit of a setup. And by a setup, I mean you don't really need a setup, because we're going to be taking advantage of the properties of a sandwich trick and combining it with a Triumph trick. I realized it smells like shit. So you're going to need the 2 aces, and that's pretty much it. That's your setup. So if you want, you could do one of these cardistry reveals that all the kids do on the street these days, all the hard ones, and you could reveal the fact that you have 2 aces. But if you ever want to actually see a human vagina, I suggest that you don't do that. You just say, here, sir, I have 2 aces. And you're going to hand this to your spectator. In this case, my spectator is currently holding the camera, and I don't want him to drop it. So we're going to keep it in the middle school pinky position here. Just like that. So you have a spectator pick any card they want. Let's say they touch the 5 of clubs. You remind them that each card is 88 cents. So to be very careful with their fluids. And you're going to control the card to the top of the deck. You could do this in whatever way you want. I personally like to keep my pinky in there, separating the cards like it's Samantha from the 5th grade prom, and you really don't know what you're doing. But in this case, we're going to be using the Mahatma Shuffle to control that card to the top of the deck. For those of you guys that actually have seen a vagina, the Mahatma Shuffle is very, very simple. All you're going to do is, again, you're going to hold a pinky break. Do we got a clear on that pinky break? Yeah. Dope. I like that. Nice angle there. So you're going to lift up all the cards above the break. Then you're going to shuffle those cards to the bottom of the deck in what we call the overhand style. That's the overhand style. So now all you have to do is the classic sandwich load. No, don't run yet. This isn't a mature video. It's a move given a very inappropriate title. However, it's a very simple move where you could load a card between 2 aces. The way we do that is that as we're showing the 2 aces, this is what we call misdirection. While you're doing this, you're getting a little bit of a pinky break underneath the top card of the deck. Yeah, you get that. Yeah, you get that nice and good. So while you're showing the 2 aces, you're going to place them on top of your pinky break, and you're going to lift up all 3 cards as 2. Then you're going to use your dirty left thumb to slide this card off as you place this next ace on top of the deck. What that's done is that's secretly loaded a card between the aces. But if we reveal it at this point, that's a stupid trick. We want to take this to the next level, and we want to make sure that they understand the premise of the handicap card trick tutorial. Now, again, you don't have to be necessarily handicapped to perform this particular trick. I am, and if you do, you're technically an ableist scum. But I'm giving you guys a handicap card. So one more time, sandwich load here. You're lifting all these 3 cards as 2. You're going to use your left thumb to slide this card on the deck. Keep a pinky break for later. You're going to place this card, which is 2 cards, as 1 on top of this ace. So the next move is a double undercut. You're simply going to transfer this break to the thumb, and you're going to double undercut that packet to the bottom of the deck. So now the aces and the sandwiched card are in the middle. You kind of see where I'm going to now, but don't jump to conclusions, because I will hop to you and I will stab you in the mouth. So next we're going to do a move known as the Tenkai Reversal. This is a very simple move. All it requires is lifting up half the deck and turning both your hands at the same time. So I'm turning both wrists. This wrist is turning up and this wrist is turning down. You see, that gives the illusion that you're going to mix the face-up cards into the face-down cards. But here's the thing they don't know. You're mixing face up into face up, son. They don't need to know that because you're gangster like that. I want to die. Yeah, Peter McKinnon. Look at how dope that's cinematic. So you're gonna mix the face-up cards into the face-up cards, making sure not to disturb the top 3 cards, which are your little setup over here. So after that, all you need to do is swing cut the cards just to show that they're face-up cards going into face-down cards. All I'm doing there is swing cutting, keeping a break, and then double undercutting this packet right to the top as I show the messed up condition of the cards. The last thing you need to do, give the deck a swing cut, hand it to the spectator, and you could really convey whatever power you want. I like to personally invoke the power of Jesus because it's something that's topical, especially with all the news coming out about the Catholic Church. However, you're more than welcome to do whatever it is that you want to do. If you want, you could flick the deck, again reminding the spectator that each card is worth 88 cents. And then when they spread the cards, not only are they going to be facing the same direction, but also they're going to have a fly on their arm. They're also going to be astonished to find that it's their card, the 5 of clubs. So that's the handicap card trick. You might want to use a different premise again because you aren't handicapped and you'd be an ableist scum if you use the handicap premise. Make sure to leave in the comments below your favorite handicap. These nuts. Hey there, so that's the tutorial. That's going to be the Hot Handicap Episode 1 card trick tutorial. Make sure to look at the description below so you guys could potentially win that hot ham ram fan deck of playing cards. And make sure to subscribe if you haven't already, because that helps trick YouTube into thinking that I'm a better channel than I actually am. So as always, don't forget to turn on the lambs, because then how else are you going to use them? I'm actually autistic.
See you again when I see you again. 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 When I see you again.